Okay, so this is a tutorial about how to work the pull loops of the Snowcapped Cowl by Sierra and Pine. So this is my main color. This is Malabrigo, no, this is Malintosh Vintage in colorway Kitten, and this is Malabrigo in Bobby Blue. For this tutorial, I'm using worsted, heavy worsted, but the pattern calls for fingering. So this is just for you to make it easier to see. So how the pattern works is it's asking you to pull the loop and insert the right needle from front to back. So this way, front to back on the left of the third stitch. 1, 2, 3, third stitch, you insert it this way. Pull a color contrasting loop of about 1 inch. So this is my contrasting loop. This is the beginning, it's my very first pull loop, so I'm holding it this way. I'm gonna wrap my yarn around the needle. I'm gonna pull it up about 1 inch or 2 centimeters. What I wanna make sure is that it will wrap all the way around. So I'm pulling it about this far. I'm gonna pinch it, turn it around, hold it in my finger like this. I'm gonna slip those 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, purlwise, and then I'm gonna go and catch that loop here, put it on the needle, and knit the next 2 stitches together using the main collar. Here. And then I'm gonna work 4 more stitches with the main collar. 4 stitches total. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna wrap my float, which is basically just pulling it over this way, right over the main collar. And then I'm gonna knit 4 more stitches. You see here, I'm gonna pull a little bit, make sure your float isn't too tight. Here, 1, 2, 3, I have 1 more. And then I will be ready to work another repeat of that pulled loop. So I'm grasping my contrasting color. I'm inserting my right needle right over the 3rd stitch from front to back. I am pulling a loop that is about 1 inch long, so it wraps around my 3 stitches. I am making sure not to cross that loop. Look how this is crossed here, so I'm gonna uncross it. I'm gonna turn it around, slip those 3 stitches, and then wrap my loop, switch to my main color, and knit 2 together. Okay. If you see how bunched up this is, you can pull a little bit so it has more ease and it blocks better. So this is basically how you're working that special pulled stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm wrapping my float, knitting 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, switching to contrasting color, inserting in the between the 3rd and 4th stitch, pulling a loop. If it is twisted, make sure you untwist it. You wrap it around. You can just hold it this way. And then you slip those 3 stitches. You put that loop back on the needle. You move back to the main color. And you knit 2 together. You make sure that your floats aren't too tight. And that your loops aren't crossed. That's it.